Hey there guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIII. In the last episode, after a long voyage and a lot of hard work, we finally made it to the end of the airship, the Palamecia. Reunited with the whole group, we stand right before the boss of the Palamecia airship, and what some people think, one of the hardest bosses in Final Fantasy XIII. So before we go on, let me quickly give you guys some preparations for this hard boss coming up. First of all, the paradigms we have set up is Aggression, Try Disaster, Devastation, Smart Bomb, Perpetual Magic, and Diversity. The active paradigm is Aggression, which is Commando, Ravager, Try Disaster, Ravager, Devastation, Commando, Savitar, Smart Bomb, Ravager, Savitar, Perpetual Magic, Medic, Ravager, Medic, and Diversity, Commando, Ravager, Medic. The active paradigm for the start of the battle will be Aggression. Finally, let me show you guys the equipment we have equipped. For Lightning, we have Gladius, Gold Bangle, and Rune Bracelet. For Saz, we have the Procyon, Brawler's Wristband, and Titanium Bangle. And for Vanille, we have the Healer Staff, Rune Bracelet, and Titanium Bangle. Now, I highly suggest to equip high HP raising accessories such as the Gold Bangle and Titanium Bangles, and Rune Bracelets because it increases magic resistance by 10%, because this boss has some tremendously powerful magic attacks. For Saz, we have the Titanium Bangle and the Brawler's Wristband because he's going to be our main commando besides Lightning. So his strength is raised by 50%. And the reason why I'm using the team of Lightning, Saz, and Vanille is because Lightning and Saz both have Commando and Ravager abilities, or paradigm roles. And Vanille is an incredibly good medic, so she can keep up with medic. That's why she has the Healer Staff equipped, because it has improved cure. Alright, so before we start the battle, most importantly, go ahead and press the left bumper and toss a Fortizol and Agizol. This will give you status enhancements before battle. And whenever you're ready, go ahead and enter the door to confront the Primarch. This is the moment we've all been waiting for.
Been looking for you, Nabat.
Your Eminence, please escape. I'll cover your retreat.
Why don't you leave, Jill? Or rather, take your leave. Humans have no business here.
What? Your Eminence!
What? Magic? Monster! People are not yours to use!
What else does one do with tools? Cocoon is a factory built by Falsi. A factory for the mass production of human thralls.
Not anymore, it's not.
What can mere men do? Without our help, death is all of which you're capable. You saw the fools, a mindless mob drunk on fear of a viewless sea.
If they only knew a Lassie was the one filling their glasses!
Let's see. You mean me? Oh, child, perish the thought. I am more than that! I am Falsi. My name is Bartandelus. voice of the Sanctum and Lord Sovereign of the Cocoon Fal'Cie. Your kind feared the darkness, so we gave you light. You begged us for the purge, and did it not come to pass? Now you spurn our counsel? You must learn your place!
Alright, so at the start of the battle, Bartandelus will finally rear its ugly head.
Cocoon's nothing to you?
First things first, make sure you Libra Bartandelus. Now as you Libra it, you'll see that it has 462,000 HP. Also, it has all types of status immunities, meaning that right now, you can't inflict any status immunities. Also, it's completely resistant to all magical attacks. Its chain resistance is a whopping 100, so good luck staggering it. And its stagger point is none. Common drop is unknown, and rare drop is none. The only notes we got is it's difficult to damage until armor has been destroyed. So now if you cycle through the targets by pressing R1 or right bumper, you'll see that there is the right pauldron, right alet, left pauldron, and left alet. So the thing is, you're going to have to take out its side heads before you can actually damage the main head. So our first targets are going to be the side heads. So let's start out with the right pauldron. Start off with aggression and get a couple attacks in. Then switch to try disaster to quickly stagger the right pauldron. Now note that if you use the Fortizol and Agizol, your status enhancements will only last for 5 minutes, so you have to be very quick. That's why you want your ATB charge to normal. Your ATB speed should be normal.
Follow my lead!
Once the right pauldron is staggered, go ahead and lay into it with everything you got.
Ignorant of your place. This is the power cannot see.
Once you finally vanquished it, quickly switch to diversity so that Vanille can heal up your party to full health. And immediately start working on the right alet. Now you don't want to let up and give Bartandelus any time whatsoever. Once you've taken out one of the side heads, it will use magic amplification, upgrading all of his magic attacks from level 1 spells to level 2. So quickly be quick about staggering the right alet. Once it's staggered, raise its staggered percent to about 350, and then switch to aggression and quickly take it out. Now note that time is of the essence because your shrouds will wear off quickly. Whenever you're low on health, switch to diversity, and Vanille should do a great job at healing up. Your next target should be the left alet after destroying its second side head. Vanille should work great as long as you have the healer staff.
You're open!
Once everyone's healed up, switch back to aggression. Get everything, get the stagger gauge locked in,
Bartandelus!
and then go to try disaster. Now we're going to have to stagger the right side heads. Once the left alet is staggered, raise its stagger percentage up to about 400 if you can, and then switch over to commando. Bartandelus will use his second magic amplification, which will bring his now level 2 spells up to level 3. So he's going to be doing a lot more damage. Once the third head is destroyed, work on the final side head. Remember, don't stay too long on the offensive, or else you could find yourself fighting off more than you can chew. But you want to quickly take out the side heads as fast as possible.
You, ignorant of your place.
Once all the side heads are destroyed, switch back to perpetual magic so that everyone can be fully healed. And Bartandelus' armor is completely destroyed, revealing his true form.
Thank you.
Also, he's going to start releasing his main attacks, so get ready. Once everyone's healed up, switch over to aggression and get the stagger lock. Then switch to devastation. This will allow Vanille to stick debuffs on the boss. Then switch to Smart Bomb and bring his stagger percentage up.
You will taste agony.
Eventually, hopefully, Vanille will stick D-Shell or D-Protect on the boss. Note that once you destroy his armor, all of his status immunities are reduced. And it is now possible to stagger him. His chain resistance is 75, his stagger point is 250%, and his common drop is the Entite Ring. Also, all of his vulnerabilities have went from immune to normal, so you can now damage him with magic.
Let's go!
Switch back and make sure that you heal. Once everyone's healed up, switch over to Try Disaster and raise up his stagger percentage up to about 500%. And if you want, you can keep going to 600. This will inflict more damage on him. Then switch over to aggression and really let him have it. Whenever he readies up Destrato, you need to keep attacking with full force. Switch over to aggression and get as much damage in as possible. If you don't start attacking when he uses Destrato, he'll hit you for massive damage. It takes 30 seconds for him to charge Destrato, and you'll know that you have weakened him whenever he grunts and says, That's when you know that you have succeeded in halting his attack. You need to inflict about 12,000 points of damage.
Witness my power. Submit.
Remember, as soon as Destrato finishes, switch back to Perpetual Magic in order to cure everyone to maximum HP. Once everyone's at max HP, switch back to aggression to stagger lock him. It'll take approximately 3 staggers to kill him. Then switch over to Try Disaster and successfully stagger him for the second time. Once he's staggered for the second time, raise his stagger percentage to 500% or 600%, however much you want. Switch back to aggression. Remember, when he readies Destrato, you have to constantly attack him. If you don't constantly attack him, he will unleash his devastating move. Also note that Destrato will completely interrupt his stagger gauge, and you'll have to re-stagger him again. So there it is. There's the first one. As soon as it's over, make sure you heal everyone else to full health. You want to stay at full health at all times. Or at least close to full health. Now whenever haste wears off, switch back and have Saz. Oh, Saz don't have a synergy roll. Oh, that's not good.
Don't give up! Thanks.
When he readies the Strato, make sure you switch back to aggression. You need to deal the maximum amount of damage as you can. Do not stop. If he manages to get you with a fully charged Strato without you hulking it whatsoever, he could KO the whole party. Remember, the key to stopping the Strato is to constantly keep attacking. Switch to aggression. And then back to perpetual magic and heal. Just rinse and repeat. And then switch to try disaster and stagger him for the third time.
Witness my power.
Once he's staggered, raise his stagger percentage up to about 600. And he uses the Strato. Of course he uses the Strato. If you use the Strato and you're low at HP, immediately heal with potions. Get your HP as high as possible. But don't forget to keep attacking. Switch back to perpetual magic, heal everyone up. Then go back to aggression. You should be really low on HP. Once you get the stagger lock, switch to try disaster.
You will taste agony. You will know.
Oh no, this ain't good. This is not good. He's readying the Strato, and we're all low on HP. Quickly switch to aggression and try and get at least one hit. Remember, you have 30 seconds to halt his Strato. And we did it. Very lucky. Then switch back to perpetual magic. Make sure everyone's healed up. If worse comes to worse and you cannot halt Destrato, if he's about to launch Destrato and you haven't halted it, you can summon and let your summon take the hit. That's if worse comes to worse.
Let's go!
Okay, so he's about down. He's about dead. He's got 51,000 HP. Just keep hammering him with Try Disaster.
Witness my power. I owe you.
Follow my lead!
Then switch over to aggression and you might be able to finish him off. Remember, don't neglect healing with potions while he's charging Destrato. At this point, he should be very, very low on HP, and you should be able to take him out rather quickly. Switch to aggression to finish him off. And there he goes. Once you defeat him, pat yourself on the back. We only got a 1-star rating because he mainly used Destrato like crazy. He was using Destrato a lot that time. I don't know why he was using it so much. Every time we staggered him, he would use Destrato, so I couldn't do anything. I had to kill him the slow way. That was the only way to do it. But for winning the battle, we get 6,000 Christian points and the very rare and tight ring. And that's a very valuable accessory. Also, the Crystarium is expanded to stage 7. So we're working our way up.
The fal'Cie running the sanctum.
Then, I guess it wasn't Eden controlling things after all.
As I said, I am Lord Sovereign.
Guess fal'Cie don't go down as easy as the rest of us.
Ease is not the issue. You have not fought to win. You should know quite well already the sure way of dispatching our kind. Ragnarok.
What's Ragnarok?
Pitiful Lassie, you've forgotten your focus. Ragnarok is the beast one of you must become in order to lay waste to Cocoon. You have had the dream. One among you will become that monstrosity. Defeat Orphan and destroy Cocoon.
Orphan?
The font of Eden's power. Orphan fuels Eden with strength, and Eden in turn sustains you and the rest of our kind. Destroy Orphan, and you'll release a force such as this world has never seen. Cocoon will be torn asunder.
So if I did that, destroyed Orphan,
Your focus will be fulfilled.
so what? Who says it has to be?
Sarah asked us to save Cocoon before she turned to Crystal.
Save it! And that's what we're gonna do. Sarah was trying to tell us how to complete our focus, and we have...
Allow me to help you see the truth of things. The moment you arrived, your friend wept crystal tears. This was because her focus required that you be brought together. That girl did nothing but assemble the tools for Cocoon's destruction. Did it never occur to you? Or did you simply refuse to countenance the thought? If you will not face the truth, then face the peril of your plight. Run, let's see. See how stark reality is.
Come on!
This is bad! The yoke's jammed! What? Knew it was a trap!
Something's coming!
Not so fast, Lassie.
Hang on! What kind of ship is this? Fighting on its own?
Clever, aren't you?
Can't we do something?
Got me! I give up!
The shield!
Saz, look out!
Alright, so after the scene, you'll be prompted to insert the Final Fantasy XIII Disc 3. And then after the disc change, you'll be prompted to save your game, which makes no sense whatsoever. Usually you can save your game before the disc change. But anyways.
like a piece of pulse.
Pulse? What, you mean like the Bodum vestige? Something like that. It's close to Eden.
Yeah, well, what I don't understand is after the Purge and all that l'Cie paranoia, why keep a chunk of pulse under the floorboards?
Is this what the Primarch wanted us to see?
A place for l'Cie to accept their fate.
Do you really think our focus is what Daisley said it is?
You mean become Ragnarok?
Destroy the fal'Cie Eden and shatter Cocoon. That's what the vision's telling us, more or less. So back to square one. Out of luck.
Mr. Hero! Cocoon calling Snow!
It's almost like Daisley wants it to come true.
Seems that way. He sure didn't mind explaining it. Here's your focus on the silver platter.
But that doesn't make sense. I don't get it. Why would a Cocoon fal'Cie want to destroy Cocoon?
Maybe it's a fal'Cie thing. You know what I mean? Some grand design we just don't understand.
Hey, Snow! Nothing from you?
So, this way?
Alright, so after the scenes, you'll be in the 5th arc in the upward traverse. There's a save point to the left, and if you want, you can talk to the nearby characters and get their thoughts on things. But for now, I'm going to save my game, and that's going to conclude this episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIII. Congratulations on defeating one of the hardest bosses in the game, but you haven't seen nothing yet. See you guys next time on the next episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIII.